Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching this video. So today what we are going to be doing is that we are going to be learning or knowing more about our design app that is Pixellab. I'm going to be showing you around, showing you the features and the things we can basically do with what we have here. So let's just get right into it. Okay, so I think we should begin. Yeah, so you can add your text from here. You see, you can add your text from here. You can also come here and add text. So you can just decide to choose whichever one you'd like. Then from here also, you can, I'm trying to make this video as short as possible. So just stay with me. Then here we can add our shapes. This is a square. Then you can come down here and pick other shapes, circle, semicircle, triangle, and all of that. Then you can come over here. This is radius. See, as you can see, it affects the edges of the shape and adjust according to what you want and what you're trying to achieve. Then when we say opacity, this is to reduce the visibility of the shape. Yes, this is to reduce the visibility of the shape. Fill color, you can just change the color. Stroke, see, this is what we call stroke. That is just adding um another color or something around the shape, the edges. Then this is reducing the opacity of the stroke. Stroke color, you can change the stroke color. Then blur radius, as you can see, you can blur your radius from here. So I think that's about this. Let's delete that. Okay. So let's see. Let's get into, so this is color for your background. This is just color for your background to make it transparent, and all of that. Adding from gallery, you can add your pick from gallery here too. Yeah, okay. I think let's add a color at the back here so to be easier to know what we are doing. Yeah, so okay, let's see. This, as you can see, is to delete. This is to copy the text or anything that we actually click on. This is to move to the front. This is to move to the back. Okay, I'm going to show you now. I'm going to import another shape. So let's see. It goes all the way down. Let's color it. Since the text is white, let's change the color to, let's say, red. Now I'm going to click on my text here and I'm going to bring it to the front. I can take it to the back, bring it to the front, take it to the back. So that's the main function of this. Yes. That's the main function of this. So position, this is to move up, to move down, sideways. You can increase the speed too from there. That's it. Relative position, this is just to align it properly. So this is center, move up, move to the side, move down, and all of that. I think that's basically it. Then this is the text size, how big, how small you want your text to be. Then this is padding, left padding, right padding. There are sometimes, I don't know, want to use some certain kind of fonts. It kind of like cuts the image. I think in the future we'll be looking at that. But for now, this is just to adjust so that the entire text can show. So that I think that's what padding is about. And this is the color to change color of your text. So whatever you'd like it to be. Texture. This is, like I explained texture earlier. You can just pick an image. Sorry, go to my gallery. Okay, go to texture. Let's just pick any image I see here. As you can see, it affects it. So that's what texture is about, to give your text or whatever a feel. That's what texture is about. Then opacity. This is to reduce the visibility or to increase the visibility. Then rotate, to rotate. Whatever angle you would like your image or text or whatever you are up to, to change. This is mask, as the word implies, mask. This is to hide stuff, to hide image, to hide text, in, out. See, there are two ways. In consequent videos in the future, we're going to be learning more about how to use this mask tool. Yes, we're going to learn that. This is font, to change your font. Now, Pixellab comes with its own font. Yeah, this is it, its own font. Then I have my own fonts here. So in future, I'm going to teach you how to import fonts, your own fonts into Pixellab. So you can change your fonts here. You can decide this or this, just anyone that you'd like. So that's just how to change font. Style, we have to italize, bold, underline, and that's about that. And curve, to curve your text like this, to curve your text. Yes, so that's it. That's about that. Background, to just give this a background. You can change the color to make it a gradient if you want. And that's about that. About background. Alignment. Like we talked about alignment earlier. Okay, I can't even align this because it's actually a straight text. So let me try writing something. Let's say um fundamentals of graphic design. Of graphic design. Let's see exactly. Let's say something like this. So I think this is a centralized alignment. And we can take it to the left and we can take it to the right. So this is what alignment is about. Spacing. Spacing your words. The letters, sorry, of the words. So this is spacing. And this is line spacing. To increase the distance between. See, line spacing. This is what line spacing is about. We have stroke. See, stroke. So stroke the image or the text that you are using. I think that's the word. Shadow. This is one of my favorite features because it kind of like gives a feel and it makes some of your works look more realistic, especially when you're trying something that is not too plain. You can come over here and just use it a little bit, so as you can see. So that's what shadows is about. Shadows, you can blur, you can, outer glow. Okay, I think I should increase this so you see it more. Yes, so you can blur, outer glow. You can take this like this. This is to move sideways. Then this offset Y is to move up and down. So that's what shadows is about. Then inner shadow, like it implies, inner shadow, that is in the text. In the text. This sometimes usually makes design very, very realistic, especially when you're trying to make like a 3D image. So we'll come back to that next time. We'll explain that next time. I'm trying to, make this video as short as possible. Then emboss. This is just emboss, like to emboss the text. Let's see. This is to control the lighting, intensity, ambient light, then the hardness. Okay. Perspective. This is to change the perspective, like the name implies. Okay, so let's just work with something here. So let's see this. See? This is what perspective is about. To change the perspective of whatever you're, manipulating, be text or image. that. So I think let's just go back to our normal 3D rotate. This is, see, 3D rotate that, like if I have an image. Okay, I think I should import an image to make you see or understand better what I'm talking about. Okay, let's see. Let's use this. Imagine having this, and I want to change the position that she's walking to. I can just imply 3D image, and here you go. She's walking to the right now instead of the left. And if I want her to walk to the left, I just go back. So like that. I think this one is up, down, up, down. See, so that's the function of the 3D rotate. Sorry about that. 3D shape. This, as it implies, it gives it a 3D shape. And it has two forms. That's the perspective view and the oblique view. We'll look at that better in videos in the future. So I think that's about that. Shape, perspective, shadow, inner shadow, emboss. I think, okay, I skipped. Oh, I skipped color filters. This. This is just to manipulate the color to how you want it in respect to your design. Saturation, the brightness, contrast. I think we talked about this when we were talking about design principles. Yes, so that is about that. I think eraser. This is to erase, you know, erase whatever you want to erase. Then this is to undo. This to undo. Then this is if you want the eraser to be blurry, you can just come here. So I think that's about eraser. Talked about max. Then erase color. This is to erase color. You just click on this color picker, pick on the color you want to erase from the image or background or whatever, and just click, and there you go. It isn't perfect, well, but I think it's because of the 3D shape and the color is not really even all around. So I think that's the major cause of that. So that's what erase color is about. We'll talk about it better in the future. So I think that's it about here. Let's go over here. I think we've touched this. And this is just effects, vignette effect. You would have seen this in your camera, your picture editing and stuff like that. As you can see, vignette effect, noise. This, I love this feature. Noise, as you can see. Stripes. This is to reduce, I think, the opacity. And this is like how frequent the thing shows. Brightness, increase, decrease. Contrast, talk about contrast. Hue. We're going to be learning the tricks of this hue later in the future. Saturation. So that's that. So that's that. That's that. It's 3D shape. So let's just let me just, yeah, so I think that's that. Then these are the layers of your design. These are the layers. Then this is your grid. This is to make sure that it's well positioned. Yes. Then this one is just to add additional grids to it, to add, to subtract, and so on. This is your zoom tool to zoom in and out When you're done, you just click on it to let go of it. Because if it's still on Zoom, you can't do anything. You can't manipulate your design because it's just going to be so. You just click on it and now you can work. Reduce it and click on it, then you can work. Like I said, this is the undo. In case you made a mistake and you want to go back, you just undo. This is to delete. I think that's it. This your okay, we'll touch this. This is to use image from gallery. That's to just like how we can import from our gallery. Use image from camera, yeah, export image size. Here, depending on what type of design you are doing, you can change the image size. Okay, I think that's it. Then to save as project in case you want to come back to the design to work on it again. I just save as fundamentals of graphic design and save it. And if you come here, you go to my project, you're going to see it here. Okay, so now to save as image, you save, then you go to ultra, so it will have a very high quality, then you save to gallery. Yeah, so I think that's about the features of um Pixellab. In videos in the future, we're going to like dwell more on them. So yeah, so that's about it, guys. I just hope that if you're not clear on anything, just let me know so that I would explain better. So okay, yeah, so that's about it. I don't want this video to be too long. Okay, 16 minutes. I think that's okay. So I see you guys in the next video. Thank you for staying with me. Bye.